I don't. Okay. I don't really know how to approach this conversation, if I'm being honest. We streamers are not PR trained. But I think it's kind of important to recognize certain things and like maybe just share my own opinion on it. Cause I do have feelings on it, you know? Oh boy. I'm very sad. I'm very sad for sure. Um, this I don't know. It's like it's very easy to kind of fall into this idea of like think you know someone, but as much as you don't want to believe it, that you some people are able to put up a very convincing uh image of themselves, or like maybe just like a portion of themselves that is real. And ultimately it is sad and it is disappointing, and I don't want to say devastated. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. I think me and Sykkuno aren't exactly like the closest of friends, but we were friends. We were friends. Think I I try to look through as much of the stuff as possible, even though it was extremely taxing to my mental, so that I could maybe have a broader image of everything that's going on and have maybe like some decent insight before I put my gigantic foot in my mouth. But I am sad. I am very sad. This is a guy that I thought I knew well, and I've known this guy for a long time. And I'm just like learning fucking completely brand new things about him. And I know I've seen the discourse. I've seen people say that that's crazy. There's no fucking way that you wouldn't know that he was dating someone. But like sometimes like the reality is fucking crazy. And like if you don't believe it, like I honestly don't blame you, because it is legitimately a little absurd. Because I will say right now, I have not talked to him yet. I don't think it's like one of those things where like based on a relationship, I don't think I need answers from him, and I don't know if he's even interested in having that discussion with me to begin with. So all I have to say is based off of what I've observed and what people have come forward saying. Um, I just want to like preface this and say that it just makes me really sad how much just fucking insane misogyny crops up on the timeline when drama happens, no matter fucking what. It's just like I feel like every female content creator, every woman I know just like takes fucking strays, giant fucking strays. Sometimes like even more blame or just like antagonism than the perpetrator. So that's hard to see. That's really hard to see. So yeah. I think please just be patient and kind to like my friends who are like more deeply affected than I am. And I know that I'm not really here to like convince you or change your opinion on anything. I just want like if you guys were wondering how I felt about this situation, I wanted to maybe just give you my insight, and you don't have to agree with it, and I'm not asking you to either. And I'm really hoping that I'm trying to be as eloquent as possible, but I am not PR trained, and yeah, it's just I think everyone has a different threshold for what is acceptable behavior. And for that, like, I'm not going to try and convince you what is okay or not okay. I am only here to tell you how I feel about the situation, and you could take it for what it is. And I just think that based off what I saw, he didn't break any laws technically. You know, like he's not a lawbreaker. He didn't do anything like that. But he did exhibit a pattern of behavior that is very upsetting and concerning, you know? And I personally am not okay with that, you know? And like, who fucking asked, right? So like, the thing is, when you are a large content creator, whether you intend to or not, whether you are trying to or not, there is a power dynamic at play. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of people like I'm also this discussion has a ton of fucking nuance, by the way. Okay. There is no black and white. Seeing many perspectives, I saw people other than Sykkuno exhibit behavior that I did not necessarily agree with or think was, or I thought was a little objectionable as well. It's not black and white, you know? But with like the document that dropped, like there are so many people coming forward with their own separate experiences. And what is upsetting me is people are like finding one person's experience and saying, oh, because this person doesn't have like a statement that's like bulletproof, I'm going to go ahead and disregard every person who's come forward. You know what I mean? And I think that's dumb. And I think that's fucking dumb. So I think that when you are a person with a lot of power, influence, money, fame, if you're older, there is a power dynamic in play that you need to be cognizant of. I think that while the other parties, from what I have observed, are like technically adults and they do have agency, I'm not going to completely strip them of agency and responsibility. I personally think that the onus is on the person that wields that power. Okay. I remember when I was a teen, when I was 18 or 19, I was the biggest fucking idiot ever. I was technically an adult, but like, I guess the only thing I could do right was be drafted into the military and die in someone's war, whatever. I just think that when there is such a significant age gap and there's all these other factors involved, the onus of responsibility is on the person that wields that power, and they need to like respect that and understand that and navigate around that. And I don't think he did that, you know? And I don't think he did that. And it was deeply irresponsible. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with flirting with people. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with hitting people up, but just like the sheer volume of people coming forward with their experiences, it's really hard to just like say it's like a one-off situation, that it's not a pattern, you know? And it's like, I don't know. People, the big argument here is, what is a predator, right? And I think most people these days associate being a predator with like pedophilia, which I don't know, man. I think that if you are, in my opinion, I just think that the behavior that he exhibited was exploitive. Okay. I think it was exploitive. And like right now we only have real, like from what I've seen, we've seen documented evidence from like a couple people. But like I will say, like, you know, some of the like accounts that I saw come forward, like not to like discredit or discount their experiences, like some of them are like, in my opinion, a little flimsy, you know? Some of them it's just like, okay, like we are, I don't know. There's just some objectionable behavior that I'm seeing like in general, but like overall, I think like my opinion is that he did some really objectionable shit. It's not okay. And like, this isn't even taking into account the cheating. Cheating is already fucked up as it is. Like you guys know that I fucking like hate that shit. I've seen so many friendships and like just like fucked up over the years. And like, the thing is, I don't think cheating in and of itself is like, oh, you're a fucking terrible person. Like people make mistakes, really big mistakes. And like, it's not like just because you cheated, I cannot have anything to do with you. So much of what is factored in is like what you do after the fact, accountability, your desire to change. You know, because like I'm sure that there are many of you who could relate to the feeling of, you know, people that have fucked up. Does that make them automatically the worst fucking person ever? No. What you want to see is change, betterment, improvement, you know? And I have friends that have fucked up in the past. I have fucked up in the past. But like, I would hope that like they would give me the opportunity to redeem myself. And I would like to think that people that have fucked up in the past, I've given them an opportunity to redeem themselves. So I don't want you guys to see this shit as like blank slate, like, oh man, they're just gonna cut him off because he just fucked up the one time or some shit. Like each person is going to probably react to the situation separately, which is fine. I don't think that there should be a standard that we all hold ourselves to, like, universally. Yeah. So I know that there's going to be a lot of discourse around this. You guys are all bots anyway, so no one else is going to see this, but I'm very deeply disappointed. And like, dude, I just, listen, like, like, once again, like I'm saying, I'm not trying to act like these women don't have agency. Like, yes, they are able to make decisions for themselves, but like you are so just, if you are unable to see that like someone with a massive amount of influence is able to like sway you in insidious ways, especially when they're lying to you about like their relationship status, it's like be a little more honest, you know? So yeah. I
am glad I am a bot so that I can't rage bait you.
Fuck you. I feel especially bad for his partner. I feel especially bad for his community. Like, man, his Twitter, I've been seeing so many things from his community, and they just are fucking broken up because they looked up to him as like a safe space, you know? And it's heartbreaking because like I looked up to him in a lot of ways too. Like I don't know. It's just like this is something that I didn't think he was capable of, to be honest. And like it hurts me to see. And yeah, like to his victims as well. Like I said, not every single person who has ever interacted with Sykkuno is automatically a victim, you know? But like I also think that it's important to listen to the people that feel that they were exploited, made uncomfortable, boundaries crossed, you know? So, yeah. Yeah. I'm also fucking annoyed. I'm going to be honest, because this guy for years would just say shit to me like, man, Peter, I hope I find something like what you and Anita have. You're so lucky. For years, he said this shit. Okay. And this guy allegedly has been like with his partner for even longer than Anita and I have been together. He just like, he never let on ever to me that like he was ever in a relationship. And I don't know, like maybe I'm not owed that information, but like it felt like with the way he portrayed himself, it was a little deceiving to me. And like, this isn't even just, this is like IRL too, you know? Like, yeah, every fucking content creator will like put up an appearance and like fucking say whatever. We're performers, you know? And like, also, let me just emphasize that I may say all this shit right now and like maybe say a lot of things that you either strongly agree with or strongly disagree with. But just know that you don't know who the fuck I am after I turn this camera off, after I end the stream. You know what I mean? So I guess I just like implore you to just like not put us on pedestals. We are humans that make mistakes, sometimes terrible mistakes, you know? So, yeah. And that includes me. You don't know me. You actually don't fucking know me. I give you a portion of myself. I show you what I want you to see, okay? Like the Ludwig clip says, I am not your friend, okay? Ultimately, like I hope you were able to derive some entertainment or whatever out of my streams or out of my community. But ultimately, you do not know who I am. And I don't want you to think that you do know, you know? Because like you're ultimately setting
2pp.
God, I fucking wish, man, because my bills would be way lower. But like I just want you to know that like you don't know me, man. And like you don't owe me anything in the weird same way that I don't owe you anything. As soon as you stop deriving entertainment from me, you should stop watching this stream, you know? So yeah. Yep, you're just some guy on the screen for me, sometimes funny though, and that's great. That's great. Yeah, that's just my take. I'm sure a lot of people will strongly disagree with me, call me a hypocrite, whatever, double standards, but like that's just where I'm at. I think a lot of people are going to have different thresholds for what is acceptable. For me, this is beyond the pale. So yeah, I don't think it's okay. And that's that. It's just a take. I'm also not going to fucking project my morals onto you either. I guess, why did I even share in the first place? I don't know. I guess it's just more like I just want to let you know like kind of how I feel about everything that's been happening. So I have a hard time. I guess I just have a hard time just bottling things up or ignoring it. So yeah. Wait, can you repeat it again? My stream lagged. You know what? I'll talk about it on the We Were Fighting Before This podcast on the Patreon. So make sure to subscribe. So yeah. Once again, like I'm not gonna pretend like I was his closest friend. I wasn't. I was a friend though, or I like to think I was. So yeah, my thoughts are with just I just feel so fucking bad for his partner. Like I cannot, dude. If I fucking pretended I didn't have a partner, if I tried to pretend that I was not with Anita and that I was Sag farming and like telling people I was single, I think Anita would fucking rip my balls off. So yeah, I just feel bad. Like, I don't know, Lily, my heart breaks for her. Sure, her trust in people has been shattered so many fucking times, and like she puts out the most fucking innocuous like Instagram story and gets like just endless harassment over it. It's crazy. So I want you to support them if you can. Just be kind. You know, the same girl that screams for a different guy. Okay, it's Taeyong. All right, so just listen, man. It's Taeyong. Yep. All right, that's that. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you guys being chill. I'm hoping that like I didn't misspeak or say anything that could be misinterpreted. But that's pretty much where I'm at. So yeah. Reddit thread incoming. Oh man, I don't think people actually care about what I think ultimately. It's like a nice little appetizer, I guess, for the drama train. But I'd like to think I didn't really say anything crazy. I think I want to say it was mostly level-headed takes, but or I don't know. I don't even want to say. Is it take? I guess it is my take, but it's okay. Toast, you did great. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah. Wait, Peter, the Sykkuno said he's jealous of your relationship with Anita, maybe because his relationship with his girlfriend is distant. Yeah, you could interpret it that way, but like for me, not knowing that he had a relationship, I'm going to like process that as I wish I was in one like you know? Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to psychoanalyze too much on like the things he said in the past, but like you could be right though. Like I genuinely don't know what his intention behind those words were, but it's yeah. So, sorry. I'm gonna just say going forward, I don't want to really speak on this topic again, if that's okay with you guys. If people want to hear my stupid fucking take, I'm gonna direct them to watch the rest of the VOD. Sorry, I was just curious. Oh, dude, don't worry. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. I think it's it's natural for people to want to ask questions. Honestly, I don't even know if I really need to speak up about it, but like I did feel a certain type of way. So I wanted to, I guess, invoke or just like say something. I don't know. I'm sorry you and the rest of the OTV friends got hurt by this. Well, like as fucked up as it sounds, it's like we're not really new to, I mean, yeah, it's man. It hurts. It sucks. But sadly, in a weird way, we are a little jaded. Like as much as we hope and pray that it doesn't happen again, it like ends up happening again. So I think right now it's really like I really just am thinking about the welfare of the people more directly affected about what happened, you know? So command in chat to solve it like that, but I do guess your chat would react to a chat if they asked though. No, yeah, that's fair. Maybe I'll just pin a message that says like, I'm gonna go fucking jump off a bridge, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, I think I get what streamer's coming for. I kind of get it. Yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna jump off a bridge. I think. I won't. Stop! God, that fucking hamster emote's so funny. God.